I know you want to break out of the simulation. And part of that is knowing that there's something that does create every moment, that you are creating so much of this, and that the simulation really is just you keeping padlocks, keeping imaginary locks on yourself, on the unlimited being that you are. But breaking out of that, which so many people are doing now, is realizing that you are the one that is reflecting exactly what you want to see constantly. Reality is just a reflection of thought, of feeling, and you are the creative being behind that. So then we're shifting from a mode of victimhood, of everything's happening to me, I don't have a choice, and yes, we do suffer, it's hard, but it's shifting out of that mode of a really dualistic, dense way of being, which is like self-entrapment, which is I don't have a choice, and that, I feel horrible, and it's actually we're moving into a creative state of being, which is a new frequency of seeing that we do create everything, and that when we do feel low, when we do feel these negative feelings, these negative thoughts, we almost become really interested, really curious in it. Like, is this actually the reality of what I am now, of who I am now? And you will find that most of the time, 99% of the time, unless you're actually being threatened or in danger in that moment, it's not. So then you just have this intense curiosity in everything. And then you see you're breaking out of that self-entrapment, of the simulation that you didn't notice that you were creating, into your unlimited being, and seeing that that's who you are. You're a creator, creating everything through thought, through feeling. And that frequency, which is what you're feeling, which is what you know, is what led you here, and is what we're sharing now. And that feeling, that space is so amazing. That's what you should be feeling. So as you start breaking out of this dense shell, this shell that we've created for ourselves, we start realizing there's this energy that's always there. And that's amazing. This energy that feels so good that you should feel every day like you want to fly. That when you wake up, you just want to shoot through the roof. And that's how we should be feeling. And we're moving into that. We're moving out of the little me into the collective consciousness, our multidimensional self, seeing that we exist out of this form, that the I that's in everything is infinite. It does live forever and is constantly creating these simulations, that there's a vast intelligence that's creating all of these simulations. Then it becomes, I'm not a victim of that anymore. I'm not unconscious to what's being made. I'm taking full responsibility for who I am, knowing that who I am is in everyone and everything. So then when I change that, when I start loving that, I start creating what I want from that, then everything on the outside changes. And all you feel is that energy, is that love, is that space, because that is you. That is you, baby. So live it, feel it, breathe it. Every moment is that energy. You are that energy. That is beautiful. You are beautiful. And there's no limits to who you can be. Your nature is limitless. But only what seems limited is what others and what the collective have told you who you are and what you should be. But there's no rules here. There's no rules here, my friend. You are free. We are free. It's time to move into that, to breathe. Come into this space of knowing, of being, of this one moment, and playing with it when it gets hard, playing with it. Actually seeing that it's all a blessing. It's all for us here to enjoy and learn from. And when you see it like that, everything becomes a blessing. And then it's about how much can I really create from here? How much can I become more of myself by letting go of what I'm not? And trusting every step I take into the infinite being that I am. And knowing that I can fly, that I'm supposed to fly. So trust yourself, breathe, and know that you're always being supported. Alright, I love you. Bye.